Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Minnesota Golden Gophers taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Golden Gophers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the first swing of the game. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Dialing up a second down pass play. This one's complete. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Ducks are rolling down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Off the play fake. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Fires to the big fella. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
It just does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside will be a great matchup.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. From the gun on 3rd down. He's right on target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Red pass, it's complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Now the play fake. It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Got the back over the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The aerial assault continues. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on second down. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Off play action. Floats it out in space. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. It's complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Golden Gophers moving quickly to the line. Bully ball on third and short. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. And they force a negative play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete downfield. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the running back has it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. He's looking to throw it. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end down the gut. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He's going to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Unleashes one. He's got it. Hit the afterburners, kid. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
The Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's got his man. The Golden Gophers get the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Comes out throwing on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it in. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my...
Lost one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looking to throw on 3rd. Slings it. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Golden Gophers want to move quickly.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Looking to throw it again. It's caught. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Galladay. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Going for 6. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Never a doubt.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Caught in the backfield, it's Cooper.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. The give to the lone running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got his man. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Up-tempo for the offense.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards, but that could be the...
Can anyone catch him? Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Segal. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! What a catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Johnny Manziel, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida.
Still on his feet.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Right back to the well. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Ducks are on the move. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls and fires complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Powers through the defender. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive really productive, David, wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Getting some heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off the RPO, complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. He's looking to throw it. Steps away. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He rifles one deep to the left. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
He'll take a deep shot here. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll run the counter. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Siegel. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Golden Gophers are on the move. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Quick tempo here for the offense.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's downs. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. On second down, he'll let it fly. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the ground game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Right back to the well. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On third down, going up top. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Ducks will punt it away on fourth down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got him, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. To the air on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right on target this time. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready in the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback checking off. Trying to get the edge on the right. Smashes through. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The give from the gun. Turns it on in midfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment and continue to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.